Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss provisions of employee health and safety. So it's important to understand what is the meaning of factory. Premises wherein 10 or more persons are engaged if power is used, or 20 or more persons are engaged if power is not used in a manufacturing process. For this, Factories Act 1948 is needed. Objectives of this act is: the act has been enacted primarily with the object of protecting workers employed in factories against industrial and occupational hazards. For that purpose, it seeks to impose upon the owner or the occupier certain obligations to protect the workers and to secure them employment in conditions conducive to their health and safety. We should know what is the meaning of a worker according to Factories Act 1948. A person employed in any manufacturing process or cleaning or any work incidental to manufacturing process is known as worker according to this act. Or a person employed directly or by or through any agency with or without knowledge of the principal employer, whether for remuneration or not. Relationship of master and servant according to section 2. Another important term in this act is what is the occupier. Occupier is the person who has ultimate control over the affairs of factory. It includes a partner in case of firm and director in case of a company. In case of a government company, occupier needs not to be a director. In that case, a person appointed to manage affairs of the factory shall be occupier. The Factories Act 1948 consists of two parts. In first part, section 11 to 20, which is known as employees' health, and in another part, section 21 to 41, it covers employee safety. So workers' health consists of these sections. Section 11 is cleanliness. Section 12 is disposal of waste and effluents. It means there should be proper arrangements or disposals of waste and effluents. State government rules should be followed. Section 13, ventilation and temperature. Proper level of ventilation, temperature and humidity must be maintained. Provisions should be made for reducing excess heat. Section 14, dust and fume. Effective measures should be taken to prevent inhalation or accumulation of dust and fume. If any exhaust appliance is necessary for it, shall be applied as near as possible to the point of origin of the dust, fume or other impurity. Section 15 is artificial humidification. Factories in which the humidity of the air is artificially increased, like in textile units, keep it in limits. The water used for artificial humidification to be clean. Section 16 is overcrowding. 14.2 cubic meters space per worker. While calculating this space above the worker beyond 4.2 meters will not be taken into account. Notice specifying the maximum number of workers which can be employed in any workroom shall be displayed in the premises. Section 17 is lighting. Sufficient and suitable lighting in every part of factory. There should natural lighting as far as possible. All glazed windows and skylights used for the lighting of the workroom shall be kept clean. Formation of shadows to such an extent as to cause eye strain or the risk of accident to any worker shall be prevented. Section 18 is drinking water. There should be drinking water. Drinking points to be marked as drinking water. They should be at least 6 meters away from washroom, urinal, spittoons. If number of workers are greater than 250, then cool water facility should also be there. Section 19 is the urinals. There should be separate for male and female. Proper cleaning should be there. Then section 2 is spittoons. There should be sufficient number of spittoons. No person shall spit within the premises of a factory except in the spittoons provided for the purpose. Whoever spits in contravention shall be punishable with fine not exceeding 5 rupees. Now we are going to discuss employees' safety, or we can say workers' safety. Section 21, fencing of machinery. Every dangerous parts must be securely fenced. The state government may be rules describe such further precautions. Section 22 is machines in motions. Examination of machinery in motion only by a specially trained adult male worker wearing tight-fitting clothing. No woman or child should be allowed to work. Section 23 is employment of young persons on dangerous machines. No young person should be allowed to work on dangerous machines unless he has been trained and is under supervision. Young person should be between the age of 14 to 18. Section 24, striking gears. There should be suitable drinking gears, etc. to switch off the power so that if there is any emergency, problem can be solved. Section 25, self-acting machines. Make sure that no person should walk in a space within 45 cm from any fixed structure which is not a part of machine. Section 26, casing of new machines. All machinery driven by power and installed should be so sunk, encased or otherwise effectively guarded as to prevent danger. Section 27, cotton openers. No women and children are allowed to work on cotton openers. Section 28, hoists and lifts. Every hoist and lift should be in good condition and properly checked. The maximum load it can carry must be clearly mentioned. The gates should be locked by interlocking to be properly examined in every 6 months. Section 29, lifting machines, chains, ropes and lifting tackles. Cranes and lifting machines, etc. to be of good construction and to be examined once in every 12 months. Cranes and lifting machines not to be loaded beyond safe working load. Cranes not to be approached within 6 meters of a place where any person is employed or working. Section 30, revolving machines. Maximum safe speed must be mentioned for each machine. Speed indicated in notices should not be exceeded. Section 31, pressure plant. There should be safe working pressure on pressure plant. Excessive measures should be taken to ensure that the safe working pressure is not exceeded. Section 31, pressure plant. There should be safe working pressure on pressure plants. Effective measures should be taken to ensure that the safe working pressure is not exceeded. Section 32, floors, stairs, etc. All floors, steps, stairs, passages and gangways should be of sound construction and properly mentioned. Section 33, pits, sumps, openings in floors, etc. They should be securely covered and fenced. Section 34, excessive weights. No person should be employed to hold more weight than the person can hold. Section 35 provides goggles if workers have to work on something stretching to the eyes. Section 36, dangerous fumes. Prohibited to employ workers in places where dangerous gas or fumes are present. Practicable measures should be taken for removal of gas, fume, etc. Section 36A, portable electric lights. It should not be above 24 volts. Section 37, explosive or inflammable dust. Take all measures for safety and to prevent explosion on ignition of gas, fume, etc. Section 38, precautions in case of fire. There should be separate exit for cases of fire. There should be facilities for extinguishing fire. Section 39 and 40, role of inspector. Section 39, 40 and 40A talks about various roles that have been assigned to the inspector. He may call for details regarding building machines, etc. And section 40B consists of safety officer. If 1,000 or more workers are employed, appoint a separate safety officer. So this is our Factories Act 1948. Thank you.